Hello my friends, I'm Doctor. Today I've got something incredibly amazing. Now, I love Transformers. If you watched any of the videos on my channel, it's painfully goddamn obvious. And I also like Warhammer, because of the models I get to paint. But sometimes you're just too lazy to paint and you just want to build. That's when Lego comes into the picture, but that's expensive as shit, so why not just get something that's already pre-done and you just have to build it. Introducing Blokees. This company seems new. It ain't. It's apparently it has been around since 2014, but it's just been in China. And I think 2023 that's when it started, mass production for the rest of the world, and that's how they got the Transformers license. I've already got one of these. I got Skywarp, and my god, is it good! So the actual characters you can get in this are a shiny light that'll blind you. There we go. So, you get 2 Constructicons, 3 Grimlocks, and some other pricks. You get Shiny Grimlock, Normal Grimlock, Dino Grimlock, Cliff Jumper, Inferno, Grappler. This is supposed to be Shattered Glass, Optimus Prime or IDW Prime. I think they're one and the same. Starscream, Mixmaster, and Longhaul. I've ordered my Longhaul to make 86 Devastator. Mixmaster still hasn't been kind of up for pre-order yet, so when he comes out I'm definitely getting him because I love Devastator so much. And then getting into the actual unboxing, well, plain and simple, I just need to cut this plastic away without, completely and utterly fucking up the box. And now opening the box itself, I don't know how this works, so I'm 90% sure I'm going to break it. So just go in there, and then there we go. Here's the display box. I have a newfound respect for people who have to set this display box up because that was a bit of a fucking hassle. So the actual boxes are big. Here's the thing. I've got 9. I got these on offer. Basically, I got these for a lot cheaper than they usually go for. I'm not sure why, but at the very least, I saved money on this. Saved money, I should say, because it was still fucking expensive. My plan is, I'm going to open 5 on camera, and the remaining 4 I shall leave for other videos. So whatever my next video is after this one, I shall open one of these boxes at the end. Picking the 5 I'm going to open, I'm going to go for the middle one, this back corner, these 2 front ones, and these 2. Wait, no. Well, whichever one this one was, I don't know. So these 5 are the ones I'm going to be opening today. And the other 4 are going to be whenever. Now, I've already gotten one of these. It was the Series 1, I've already said. It was Skywarp, basically just black and purple goth Starscream. I really hope I get Mixmaster and Longhaul because I love the Constructicons. I really want to get Grimlock, even if it's just the 2 generic ones. I still love Grimlock. So actually getting into it, they are a bit of a bitch to open. Now, either way, the first one will always be a guaranteed new one. Look at that, even. I think what they do is, whichever the main good guy and bad guy for the next series is going to be on this box. So I think Series 3 is Soundwave and Bumblebee, then it's Shockwave and some other prick. What I'm going to do is, when I do build him, I'm going to show you the basic construction first of all, and then because they're all basically this, I'm just going to show you the interesting things. So like the head being put on, the body, that sort of stuff. I'm actually taking this out. I have no idea who I've got, but it's still going to be interesting. And they're all built the exact same way. I mean, besides Grimlock, because obviously he's special. So that just shows how the different things go together. That's exclusive for the characters. So I'm basically going to do all of this. Any of these extra parts I'm going to show you on camera. I don't know how to talk properly. God damn it. Okay, opening these up. Something I love. So we've got the basic hands, the runners. Now, until I open this one, I don't know who I've got. Well, I mean, it's going to have black hands, so it's one of the robots. We start off with Cliff Jumper. I do like these little pop things, but we'll just lose it. It did have a QR code on the back. I have no idea what that QR code is for. Parts you can get are a radar, a rocket gun, a welding gun. You always get an accessory and a spare part. But apparently we've got 2 energon cubes. I swear in G1 these were like a pink clear instead of just normal clear. This part here, and this part goes together and snaps together like that. So there's Cliff Jumper's chest. And the crotch has 2 pieces that just go in together. I think some will have printing on these, but he doesn't. And that should go together like that. Yeah, I think this wheel just goes into his back like this. Then, now what I'm just going to do is, just on the base here, if you can, no, you can't see it because this camera angle is god awful. Actually, I'm going to use a spare part just to try and keep it aligned, so you can actually see what I'm properly doing. I mean, they always come with a spare part, so this is just, you know, me being useful with it. These do have little tabs that you can go into here. The joints, these are pretty much the exact same. Actually, I think I fucked up. Yeah, I did. So, before you put the chest on, don't be an idiot like me. You have to snap these parts off, and these clip on to the chest or the body, like that. Then there's these 2 little things in there. You have to line it up in here just so these don't move too much. And then you've got proper ball joints. Do as I say, not as I do, because I'm an idiot. Next, you take these arms. You have to make sure, depending on what character it is, these pegs either have to be on the outside or on the inside. I think for Cliff Jumper, I'm just going to have them like this. Then, I'm going to I'll take out these parts. Basically, just to make 4 of these. I'll just skip this part to make it easier to watch. For this bloody go in. Just like that. Okay, now when all 4 of those are done, you just have to line it up with whatever part you're putting it into. So, into these arms. These will be a bit annoying to click in, but it should work. Use your teeth if you have to. That's all I'm going to say, because these are incredibly tight and you don't want to break anything. Some will go in really easy like this, but sometimes the thing just wants to say screw you. Then you got 2 different versions of these. The ones with like these little notches, these are for the arms. These thicker, fatter ones, these are for the legs. You go into the legs, you have 2 pieces like this, and then 2 pieces like this. These should just tap together, and then you have to put in these clear ball joints. use the table to push it in. And then with the bends like this, you then push it in like that, and then into the thigh. Hopefully I did that on camera. If I didn't, then I'm an idiot. So then attach these parts to the arms, elbows, whatever's, and then you can pick your choice of hand. You got open ones and closed ones. I'm going to go right arm closed, the left hand open. So I'm going to put that one in there, and I'm going to put his gun in his arm. Now before you actually put it on, you have these kind of like shoulder parts. These just slide in and clip. That just gives it a better overall look. And then the head can be a little bit annoying, but basically you just have to line everything up, plug everything in. This ball joint goes into the neck, and that's pretty much all the sub-assemblies done. So all we have to do is just put it together. Now again, these ball joints in is a bit of a pain, but it should be simple enough. Then just put the head on, and here we have the finished cliff jumper. Now, you will have extra parts, like I said. You can have extra hand. Just over there. You do have an edge-on keep. I have no idea what purpose this will really serve. At best, I think you could just struggle to make him hold it. He can't hold it. God damn it. Hold it, dickhead. Hold it. Just put it in his hand like that, and that's close enough. You also get like these little accessories. These are either Autobots or Decepticons. I do love that it's double-sided, so you can either have one or the other. These can just go in the bin because you're not really going to keep sprues, are you? I'm not sure if I was supposed to only get one energon keep or if I was supposed to get two, but either way, I'm glad I got both. But overall, these are small little things. They're really nice, incredibly posable. You just make them, bend however you want. You can pose them like that if you want. I don't know why you would, but I love these, and I'm gonna get more. I said that when I got my Skywalk. If I do get Starscream, I will do a comparison with both of them. But for now, you're just gonna have to deal with little cliff jumper. Okay, so opening up the next box, if I can. I just want to open it on camera just to show you that, one, I'm not fudging all this stuff. I'm not swapping out anything for something pre-planned. If I did, I'd be an idiot. You'll get a bunch of extra stuff, so just don't worry about that. You get the exact same instructions. I'm not going to open that because that's got hands and stuff in. I'm going to open this to see what I get. This should... Okay, I think I got, what's it, Grappler? Inferno. This is Inferno's back. Oh yeah. There is Inferno. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is I am going to build the generic stuff, but for his head, the chest, and all that stuff, I'm going to show you. So I'll get back to you when I've done that. Okay, now so getting into the more exciting pieces. We actually have a printed crotch part. I said they were going to do that for some of them. That just should attach there. These legs are actually kind of interesting. It's like they just look different, but I thought it'd still be nice to show off. The head still slots into the helmet like that. These should just tab in like cliff jumpers' legs. Maybe like that. Then for this arm, I'm going to attach this nozzle piece if it will go in. Alright, so it doesn't plug in completely, so this is how the nozzle will look. Then going on to his back, we have to have it like this, I believe, and then these two wings should tab in to here. You have to be really careful with these so it doesn't, you know, fly off. Then this apparently has to go in like that, and that actually has proper extending ladder. So the chest, again, these small tabs line up with these. Just to make sure they're in line. So the back, and that all goes together, hopefully. God damn it. Yeah, lining these up is a bit of a bitch. Then the head, just make sure it's pushed all the way down. Arms, tab in, and then that is Inferno. And considering I think he's supposed to be a fire engine, my god does he look cool. I do love like the water hose thing. I don't know why, but like these parts kind of look like a tribal headdress or something. It might not have been going for that, but that's what it looks like to me. Like, I'm just saying how it is. And the thing I love about these bases is they can actually, as far as I can actually get off. Yeah, there we go. I think these are supposed to kind of sandwich together in somehow. It is a bitch to do, but it can be done. And then these guys can go together and be posed together. It's not too exciting, and it's kind of funny I got two of the red guys, but at the very least, the bases can go together. You can put them all in a line if you want to. So a bit of a change of plans. I'm actually going to put one of these back, so I have one more to do at the end of another video. The only question is, which one will I pick? And this one goes back. I'd laugh if that one turns out to be fucking Grimlock and I've just, you know, shot myself in the foot. But I'm going to go for this one next. Just rip into this. With reckless abandon. I'll clean up afterwards, don't worry. I'm not just going to leave trash on my floor. All that crap can go away, and now going into this one. Oh fuck yeah, I got one of the Constructicons. The second I saw the green and purple, I was like, oh yeah. Okay, which one do I have? Do I have the one I've ordered, or the one that needs to fucking come out so I can actually get the bastard? Mixmaster, this one needs to come out. God damn it, you son of a bitch. I want you. Again, I'm going to do the exact same I did with Inferno. I'm only going to show you the interesting parts like this fat thing. Okay, so real quick, this is interesting. These parts are going to be green. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You know, most of the figure is green, but you know, I've only ever seen black, so that's going to be interesting. Alright, so getting into it, the actual head for Mixmaster is a lot weirder. It's actually in 3 parts. You have to have the front mask, you get this middle section, I think just tabs into... I'll just go, actually, yeah, so it tabs into the back section, and then this all combines and tabs together. Then another printed crotch part, this will go on there, and then these sections, I need to look where, okay, so the blocks go on the outside of the Mixmaster, so his legs will end up like that. Should be doing it like this so you can actually see more of what I'm doing. So then these parts are the shoulder armour, and the wheels just tab in here like that. You also get a little radar dish, so that's how that looks. So then doing the actual chest, so this part, again, make sure the tabs line up, and then this part will look upwards. You have to make sure the head is on first before you slide in this entire section, and that should all tab together. That definitely feels kind of wrong, but I'll just go with it because whatever. And then these, instead of going in like this, I think you have to push it in like that. And then these go in just about like that. And here we have Mixmaster. Probably the only Decepticon I really know. This is one of the first few Constructicons I knew about, and I really hope his bloody figure gets made soon, so I can actually, you know, have every part for Devastator together. When it gets released, I'm 100% making a Devastator video. When the parts actually all come out, and when I have more. There it is. Make a more little radar dish. And for the final video for today, or well, the final box for today, I should say, if I can actually open it. That's the thing, I like these boxes, but they're just a bit of a ball ache to actually open. Who do we get? Okay, either I've got another... Actually, no, I think I've got Longhorn. Yeah! Okay, that's really good. Okay, I'm glad about that. I have both Constructicons now. And unlike the Mixmaster who had green sockets, Longhorn has purple. You can see why I love the Constructicons, but because they're green and purple, I love both colours. Okay, now going into Longhorn again, another printed crotch part, that just goes in like that. His legs are pretty much the exact same as Mixmaster's. So then we have to do the chest. So this part goes in the back, you have to make sure everything lines up, and then plug in that chest. That looks really nice. Go on to the head. That's the hand. This big thing is the head. So then this plugs into the 2 tabs right at the bottom. And then this should just go over and plug directly in. This part goes onto the head again. That head does look really nice. So then these parts, similar to Mixmaster, but instead of it being 2 wheels, it's 1 massive wheel. I'm just going to put the arms on before I do that. Make it a bit simpler. Then we come to this big ass scoop thing. This just plugs in to these 2 notches here. If I can. Come on. Go in. In, dickhead. There we go. So you can either have it down at the back, so you can still see his entire head, or you can have it flipped up and he's got a hood. You might be wondering, why doesn't he have a hand? I managed to get the welding gun, so I'm going to attach that to his arm. And plain and simple, because he's a construction vehicle, a welding gun makes sense for him. Managed to get 2 red guys, 2 green guys. I could not have made this up even if I wanted to. Like that kind of luck, amazing. But here's the thing, are Blokees worth getting? Considering how long it takes to build them. Getting one at a time, yeah. Like it's a nice little like respite type thing. Like if you're getting stressed out from school, from work, from whatever, just doing this just to calm you down, as long as you don't drop a piece like I did with long haul and I had to search for 5 minutes trying to find it. They are nice. Some things with Mixed Master, you can't really move his head too much because of this massive thing above him. Long haul, at least you can move this up and down, which I do like. We could just keep it like that. 2 Autobots. I love the other things that you can move around, or like the extra details, the extra weapons, all that stuff. I really love this series. I love these toys and I love it. I definitely want to get more, but with how expensive they can be, it might be a while until I can get some. Apparently they do have cheaper ones that are like half the size. We also get small little vehicles of the characters. I definitely want to get them too. I just don't know where to get them from. Just finding these ones, like that's a miracle in and of itself. Would I recommend these? Considering I got one for myself before and I loved it even then, definitely get them if you can find them. Now I'm going to have a lot of fun trying to edit this video down. I lie, I'm going to fucking suffer, but I do it because I love it. And because I have an addiction to these small little bits of plastic.